everyone, this is your instructor Joy. We are going to talk about cases, violin cases. Of course, it would be hard cases because we will need or mostly use hard cases. Before I continue, please subscribe, leave your comments below and give me your questions. And I would be happy to reply to directly and addressing your questions. So, all the violinists need some kind of box or cases to carry the violin. When you see in a music stores or on a website, there are all enormous differences between starting sometimes for $100 goes all the way to thousands of dollars. I think I read even one of the recently there was an auction, a special case for especially old violin for millions of dollars. It's a crazy idea. And we're going to talk about what kind of cases do we need and how much money do I have to spend, or what do I have to look for. So this is based on my experience, and I would be happy to provide you all the answers. In my opinion, as long as the case provides a strong or keep the violin safe enough, it doesn't have to be the strongest than ever, but just strong enough that does not bounce. So if you press the case, it should not bounce too much. So as long as it holds it firm, and that should be pretty good enough. Do I need round case? Do I need square case? Do I need or a special shape of the case? I personally prefer whatever case is compact and small like this, and not too heavy, but just enough protection so that I can carry violin around when I travel around, or when I fly. It's also easier. Some people like to have cases like this, rather square, and not only it has a little more room and more violin, more bows and such, but also it gives a little room for the music, and that tends to be quite important for many people, and it was like that for me too. But I think it is not necessarily healthiest thing for violinists to carry all the heavy music books in one carrier. I think it is healthier if you can carry a separate music book bag, so that you can change from left shoulder or right shoulder, alternate from left to the right hand, so that you can spread the loads or the weight a different part of your body, so that you can keep your body in a good shape, not always one way, heavy parts here or there, because that could cause another pain, which is another problem when playing violin. Also, there are cases with a fancy thermometer and then checking the humidity and all these others, very technological measurement, all these things. In my experience, those are not necessary. It looks beautiful, I agree with it. It looks very professional. But be honest, do we really check those temperatures every time? Have you checked it whether it's really working? In my experience, not really. Yeah. So may look good. I have nothing against it just for aesthetic reason. For functionally, I don't see much difference in it. There are also extremely strong cases like a carbon fiber case. Carbon fiber is known as the strongest material that's stronger than steel. So even the tons of truck goes by, apparently will survive. I believe that, and I like carbon fiber material very well. The only problem that I have with a carbon fiber case is, even though the outer shell is extremely strong, but it does not have enough protection, enough foams. So there's a lot of parts from the outer shell until where the violin is touching. There's a lot of room between the outer shell and the violin. So while they're walking, violin is shaking in the case. They do have a little inlaid, a soft one, but not as well a fitted form everywhere that holds violin firmly so it doesn't dance around while you walk or while drive, and etc. For this one, I find it quite nerve-wracking, to be honest. Your precious violin is dangling inside of your case, and I have not witnessed it, but I do not like it that my violin shakes every day and hitting against the case every day. So I don't think that that's a good idea, and I find the case quite pricey. For that not 100% perfect violin case, I find it quite pricey in my opinion. I personally like having any case that's as small as possible, just protecting enough when you press it, it doesn't bounce it simply, and then it's easy to carry so that when you fly you can carry on anywhere. If you're really concerned about keeping your violin in a good temperature and good humidity, I have very good solution for you. Just get a 100% silk scarf anywhere. Sometimes you might find it in mom's closet like I did. It was one of the scarf, but then my mom did not use it. But it just has to be 100% silk, because the silk keeps moist and temperature very neutral. So it would be very, very good for your violin. So simply just wrap your violin, nothing difficult, like that, and then put in the case like this. And this will be just ideal for your violin to keep in a very neutral zone when it comes to temperature and humidity. It would be much better than if you had bought this one of those expensive perfect condition box where it keeps perfect temperature, perfect humidity. Because if you use those violin, if you spoil your violin too much by keeping it always in perfect condition, your violin would have never learned how to adjust the wood, and as soon as you pull out of this perfect humidity and temperature box, your violin may not react very well and might crack. I'm not saying it will, it is very possible outcome. So allow your violin to adjust with temperature and humidity, whatever you are, and then just simple solution like this using 100% silk scarf will keep your violin in a good shape in a very good temperature. I hope this video was helpful, and happy violin playing. Bye.